How to set New Year resolutions so they work guaranteed. It's New Year time, and you probably have some resolutions. You want to get them true for yourself. Like, you want to be the person who can get these resolutions done. Like, you want that to life. You want to live that life. Let me ask you, do you remember your last year resolutions? Did they work? What about the year before the last year? How was it? Did they work after a month or maybe even 2 weeks? They did not work, did they? Or maybe you have completely given up resolutions. They don't work anymore. Well, here's the thing. Don't set resolutions. Instead, use powerful affirmations I am, or I. Because affirmations go and work on your identity and the person who you are. And when you're able to set affirmations that already set to the new person as who you want to be, so you're directly working on the self identity and self core beliefs as a person who you are. And when you are that person already, there is no need to set any resolution because you already are that person. So you're working on the identity directly. You see, resolutions don't work because we feel they are in conflict with our core identity as a person. And our behavior is a result of our beliefs and as a core identity of who we are. And there's a conflict with the identity and the resolutions. That's why they don't work. And we don't follow through. So if you change your identity as to what the person who you are and work on that directly, then everything automatically follows. The behavior follows. Now you may have to go through some process, some get help, some coaching, or some help in that area. But when you work with the affirmations, you're directly working on your mind and your identity as a person who you are gonna be. And when you are the person already, the behavior is going to follow through. It may not be immediate, but at least the feelings and how you are as a person, that's going to be making the impact here. Now, if you never use affirmations, let me give you some quick intro. The work with the word I, because when we use the word I, it's very powerful because it's your self identity as your person who you are. And when you use the word like I am and I am someone who, whatever that is for you, uh, that impacts your core identity and as a person who you are, and everything else follows. So let me give you two simple ways how you can use this if you never use them. The first is you can write them out, like I am someone who, something like that, whatever it is for you. Or you can speak out loud to yourself, I am someone, or I am this type of person. I'll give you examples in a minute, but I'm just giving an example of how you can use them. So you can write them out in a book, somewhere where you can kind of write them out, or you can speak out loud to yourself, or you can also listen to it constantly if you want to have some affirmations you want to hear about to remind yourself. You can self-remind yourself. So now you may not believe the identity new words. Let me give you an example. Like I am going to lose weight. Instead of always saying I should lose weight, I should lose weight, now you're going to use a new one like I am going to lose weight. Instead of like I should check my expenses, I should check my money area of my life, I should check my books. Now you're saying I am going to check my expenses, I'm going to check my books. So those words, those two are completely opposite. And your identity is very different. So you may not believe them immediately when you use them. But here's the thing, just try to suspend your belief and try to make it true. Just believe it. It's okay. Even if you don't feel it like it, constantly use those words to yourself. And when you use these words, affirmations to yourself over a period of time, you will feel some changes. You may have to go through some process. And when you are that person, automatically you don't have to even say it because you are the person. But since you're not that type of person right now, that's why these help. So that's the main context. So I'll give you examples, like I said. Even if you don't believe them, just keep on saying them to yourself loud or write them out, whatever works for you. For a health, I'm going to lose weight. If you say to yourself, I am going to lose weight, that is identity. I am going to lose weight. That's it. There's no other option there. I am going to lose weight. And you have to believe that 100% and say that to yourself or write them out, whatever works for you. I'm a health buff, or I'm a gym rat. I'm someone who eats healthy. I am someone who eats healthy food. I am someone who chooses healthy diet with occasionally a cheat day. I eat some stuff, but I do make my choices. Now, if it's the money area of your life, you can say, I'm going to check my expenses. I am someone who uses money as a tool, you know. I am someone who saves money for investing in my future. I am an investor. So when we use these words like I and positive intention as a core belief, that automatically works in your subconscious mind, even if you don't believe it, but as you use it multiple times, you will feel a different way because it's affecting your core. If it's your relationships, I'm going to find a great relationship this year. Instead of all the other words you have, just say this line: I am going to find a great relationship this year, or every day. I'm going to work finding a great relationship every day. I invest in my relationships with people who are important to me. I am someone who loves to meet people and develop relationships. You see how those are? They are very high and very powerful because they work on your subconscious directly on your mind. For spiritual, I'm just enough as I am. As simple as it sounds like, if you do get that identity eventually, I am enough. That is going to do so much progress for you in spiritual when you get there. But use those line words again and again. I am enough. Or I am a meditator and I improve my self awareness. That means I meditate regularly. I'm a meditator. And I focus on positive things in my life. As simple as those are, when you're using them again and again, they do work on your subconscious and you feel different. And eventually you will get there and be the person like that. Now you can make more like this for your other areas of your life or in the similar, because some of the words may be a little different for you on where you are. Things could be important to you. But I want to give you an example. You can go back and watch this again and listen to this again. And the most important thing is to do this again and again, affirmations, because it's not like one day thing only on January 1st and done, because it's the person who you're going to be. And to get there, you got to use this like a habit. When you're using these words daily or weekly and you're working on yourself, this makes you the person and you get there. And if you want help, you can contact me below and use this to benefit yourself and live a better life.